Is it too late to go back and tell Nebula that I loved her?
Ovek!
You okay?
I'll be fine. I just don't like the feeling of this place.
It's alright. I'm right here.
Looks like the barriers are down.
So, where is Rowan?
My guess? Probably the tallest tower. Come on, this way.
If it isn't the heroes of Mythos, coming to stop me from ending this pitiful world. How entirely predictable.
Here I thought we would at least catch you by surprise.
Don't be ridiculous. I only anticipated your interference. It's only natural that a wasp would defend its hive from destruction. But I will admit that I'm flattered by the reception. So many vessels gathered in one place, only to fall to an eldritch god.
Eldritch god? You're not that scary.
Sometimes the scariest villain is not the monster lurking under your bed, but the monster that looks just like you. I've worked too hard to be stopped by a group of childish outlanders.
Then why don't we go ahead and end this chapter? I'm getting sick and tired of the premise. Riley, now!
Look out!
Danny! Thanks. I owe you one.
I've got your back, Cam.
Glad to hear it. Now it's my turn. Dan, do you have that resistance charm ready?
I have no idea, so let's just cross our fingers.
Justin, let's go.
How does that feel, you motherfucker?
He just keeps boring around! We can't reach him!
We'll give him a reason to land. Mario, do you have that cloud spell?
I still don't know why you asked me to do this.
Don't worry about it. I have an idea. Fortunately, there's not a lot of Vis in the air.
All the darkness in the air is keeping the Viz from regenerating.
That doesn't matter, though. I only need a little.
Holy shit, that worked!
not over yet. Chris, Satan, take the shot!
It's like we're not even affecting him.
He's not even reacting to any of our attacks.
Damn it. Just keep your heads down. I'll fucking gut him. What's the matter? You got pretty quiet all of a sudden, Rowan.
You're beginning to test my patience, Vessels.
Then it's a good thing I was just a distraction. Now, Dan!
I didn't think that would actually work. Detonation charm, baby. Let's go!
Don't celebrate too early. He's not dead yet.
It's the final fight, and Swan still didn't bring my gun.
Is that really your top priority right now?
That really doesn't matter. Just aim for him when he's in the sky.
He keeps dodging. This is really annoying.
You can't dodge everything, right? He's not a god. I mean, he is, but he's really bad. Just keep giving everyone else an opening. Never done something like this before, but let's give it a try. Stay still.
Got him.
I mean, yeah, but it's not doing much, Lily!
Just give it a second. Watch and learn, Ovek.
She used Leviticus to freeze her arrows. Nice, Lily!
This is your time to strike. Go!
Just like old times, right? Too bad it might be our last.
Don't think about that for now. Focus on the fight.
Oh, come on! A little banner in the face of death never killed you!
Let's finish him off, everyone!
You have no idea how long I've waited to do this!
Enough of this. I believe you finally overstayed your welcome, Vessels. It was entertaining at first, but now you've crossed the line! A long time ago, following the demise of the Archangels, the goddess, Unity, created a new race of creatures that wouldn't fall to darkness. A race was neither light nor dark at its core. She called it humanity. They sprung up from nothingness, building their empire from the ashes of their predecessors in Unity's name. Religion became a significant part of daily life, and prayer was commonplace. Humanity would pray to Unity every waking hour to thank her for the gift of life. In exchange for our dedication, Unity walked among her people and gave humanity gifts of tremendous celestial power. However, for a divine being who preaches the importance of unification, I quickly came to realize that not all humans were created equal. I never knew my parents. There isn't a time I can recall their faces in my life. I've stood alone against the world all this time, starved and ignored. I did what was necessary to survive, stealing loaves of bread, swiping discarded books, drinking water from fountains or rivers. That was all I could do. But obviously, that lifestyle could not last forever. I was caught, and for my crimes I paid the ultimate price. My right to exist was torn away, and I was forced into servitude. I became a slave to Unity's perfect society. I was worked to the point of exhaustion, and if I made even a single mistake, I would be beaten or branded. As I grew, I learned to grit my teeth and bear it. The light of the goddess sickened me. I came to realize just how little we mattered to Unity. She believed herself to be righteous and holy for giving humanity the world, but in reality, she was simply granting power for the wealthiest, the most devoted of her followers. They were the ones that tormented me, and yet they never faced the consequences. I turned my back on the light entirely. I abandoned it as it had abandoned me. That was when a voice began to call to me. My very shadow started moving on its own, morphing its shape to speak to me. It whispered lost knowledge into my ears and taught me about magic so dark that I couldn't help but be compelled. That was when I began my plot. The final gift Unity gave to humanity was known as the Soul Stone. It is said that the stone would allow the souls of the dead to pass through it, and enter the heavens to mingle with their afterlives furthermore. This artifact was collected by the head of the chapel, who declared a gathering at dusk to thank Unity for her gift, and bestow its blessings upon the fallen. I took this gathering as the perfect opportunity to take my revenge. I stole the gemstone from its pedestal, avoiding guards and priests alike as I struggled to keep it within my grasp. At first, it rejected my energy, but I found my own ways to force it to cooperate. With dark magic, I corrupted the Soul Stone, turning it into the perfect weapon. I slammed it into my head and began using its power to steal the souls of every being within the civilization. By daybreak, the Empire had fallen, and I was the last one standing. I took back power over my own life and made my vow. I would destroy this world. Perfection is a lie given to us by worthless gods who couldn't care less about our suffering. Light was a mistake. Order is the reason why so many are cast out by society. I will ascend with the power of a god and fix this world. I shall recreate it, and allow darkness to overtake it once more and start it anew. I'm done with order, and I'm sick of false promises of the light. I am the savior of Rem, and I will do whatever I must to destroy it. Look at you all, battered and beaten at my feet. You've hardly left a scratch on me.
Oh shit. No.
Damn it! That's Soulstone! We can't get close to him.
I've worked far too hard to be bested by the likes of you. I've survived a millennia for this moment, allying myself with power-hungry fools who believe any lie they hear. But now, finally, my story has reached its conclusion. You're right, Vessels. I'm sick of this chapter's premise. It's time for darkness to create this world anew. It's time for...
forehead! Get it now before he ends it, damn it!
Candy!
The Soul Stone! No! No!
Die!
The Citadel! It's sinking!
We gotta get out of here.
I don't think we have time. We're going down.
Then we're going down together.
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 And that is gonna do it for this final Mythos stream. Hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody! Woo!
Oh my goodness, you guys have no idea how much work we've been putting into that finale, especially everybody who came together, worked on it, filmed it, edited it, and whatnot. But you know, that is going to do it for the final and last Mythos SMP lore stream. But we're not ending stream just yet. We're not ending stream just yet.
Not done.
Because we have specifically been given permission by Rex and Candy to do a segment based around PK and all things PK related. So what we're going to be doing here is I'm joined by some of the most notable PK members. We got Lily here.
Notable? Thank you so much.
we got Sin and we got Chris. Who's
currently reloading
the server.
It wouldn't be Mythos without a crash,
So,
am I right?
So honestly, before we get into all of that, I just want to like really just sit down and just really express how thankful I am and how, glad I am to have seen everything that we've done and finally, come to a close and whatnot. Finale's been in the works for practically months and whatnot, and it feels surreal to finally push it out and whatnot. So we're coming to an end here. Like all these stories we've created, all the stories you enjoyed and whatnot. It's been one hell of a journey, and we'll obviously get more thank you messages at the end of the segment and whatnot. But after we're done with this segment, what I'm going to do personally on my stream is we're going to end off our segment, and I'm going to send you guys over to Rex, who's doing the main Mythos SMP segment. You're not going to want to miss the final hour for it, by the way, because we're going to be doing Q&As over there as an SMP together. But for now, what we're going to do, like I said, is we're going to go through everything PK related and whatnot, because again, we've been told that we have permission to do this segment. So we're gonna start off in the place that started it all. So yes, we are in creative, we are flying and whatnot. We might go into spectator here and there, but we're gonna start off in the place that started it all, which was Soteria's Keep, the birthplace of PK.
Please wait for me. The mod pack's almost loaded. Please.
As somebody who came in late and joined Peacekeepers, it was still amazing to be part of it.
So while Chris is going and getting his pack rebooted, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys and recap you on the birth of Peacekeepers, because not a lot of people know that, because I do not have a VOD channel at the moment. But don't worry, the channel is coming soon, and I will be posting all the Mythos SMP VODs for you to enjoy soon. But basically, back when my character first entered the scene of Mythos, he was dragged into a conflict known as the Library versus Blood Oath War, which was a ongoing conflict between the organization Library of the Alliance, who is owned by Swan's character, Swan Sorceress, and Blood Oath, which is an Assassin's Guild. Obviously you guys know them, they're really popular, which is again an Assassin's Guild owned by Rex's character, Rexipher. And so basically he was dragged into that conflict. He saw the horrors of the world, and he saw through Soul's character, who was still around at the time, about how even in the middle of conflict, people who don't know how to fight are underprotected, and they do not have any means of going about with protecting themselves during conflict. So he formed Peacekeepers with the sole mission of protecting those who could not and taking in those who don't have a place to stay. Now, I know there's a common misconception that people think that Peacekeepers their goal is just, oh, let's make the world peaceful. That's not their mission, because trying to make the whole world peaceful is not an easy task, and from what we can understand, it's an impossible task. So what they can do is help try to make the world a better place, but it's not a full commitment. We take in those who cannot protect themselves, we take in those who don't have a home, and we fight off enemies who are disturbing everyday life, in which obviously we had a couple enemies along the way. We had the Dread Hunters, the Alakram Edict, of course, and all that stuff. So yeah, Chris is back now. He's with us. We might want to go into spectator mode, because I could see y'all fidgeting around.
Yeah.
I'm always fidgeting.
Lily,
I don't think you understand. What?
Lily, you're bearable, Lily.
Oh shit! No!
That's
wrong SMP.
Wrong SMP. Wrong SMP.
Fuck you, bro.
Okay. Hey, calm down. We're supposed to have a sentimental moment. We're showing off stuff.
Absolutely not. Okay, hold on. Let me just swap to. Where we go, Chris? Sentimental always includes cursing for me. What do you mean?
So with the anyways, as I was saying, with the Birth of Peacekeepers came the first person to obviously initiate it, which was my character, and then the first 3 Peacekeepers were then brought into the guild, which was Ellie's character, Kat's character, and Soul's character. And then, you know, obviously we added more as the time went on. And I have a whole entire list of all of the members we had, old or new and whatnot. So obviously with the voiced characters, we have myself, Sin, Chris, Lily, Kat's character Kat, Ellie's character Ellie, and Miles's character Pulte. And we have some NPC characters, which are Blair, Tobias, Esteban, and Jason. And then we have a few old members who are sadly no longer with us, but obviously I'm going to give them a shout out because, you know, they were a part of PK history. We have Soulfire_Wolf, Ame Pending, and obviously we have Fern. Or otherwise known as Archifer's character, obviously the trader and whatnot. So, you know, shout out to every single one of those dudes, including the NPCs. So yeah, they made history when it came to this guild, because initially when I first started this guild, I didn't think it was going to be so successful, and it was more like a spontaneous thing, but it ended up being one of the biggest things ever in Mythos history. And now we have our logo on merch, which, by the way, if you didn't see, there is a merch. We have merch now. We literally have merch on an actual website that you can access right now. So
I'm buying a library hoodie. I swear.
I'm gonna go ahead and. Is it okay for me to post this? Because we did show off the link, didn't we?
Yeah, I posted the link too.
Let me post the link because I just got it.
So yeah, if you go over to www.skylinerev.co,
I'm gonna buy a shirt. Absolutely, get a Peacekeeper shirt. AO Peacekeeper shirt.
Yeah, you will be brought over there, and in the store there is literally a Peacekeeper's hoodie / crew neck that is available for purchase. And you know, it's not just that, but we got the Blood Oath, Vanguard, Library, and we got some other amazing merch options for T-shirts and whatnot. So
we got the Ritualist shirt.
So if you're interested in, you know, sporting some Mythos merch and you want to represent PK and whatnot, feel free to go over there and buy you know, a shirt and whatnot. But again, that's completely optional. But we have merch now. It's there.
I really want all of it, but I know I can't get all of it.
I know for sure. I'm gonna be sporting a PK hoodie or something like that. It's gonna be great.
Hoodie.
We have merch, Morty.
All right,
yeah,
so
I'm gonna get Peacekeepers because I've always been part of this guild. I never swapped, and I'm so happy that I chose this guild.
We were committed to the end and whatnot. Now we're here. So obviously,
26 streams.
So down here we have all of the NPC characters. They're in the same position that I left them in for the second to last stream, which is where I said goodbye to them. So we have Sylvanas, Ruben, Hazel, Bruno, Jason, Aster, Esteban, Bailey, Charlotte, Cora, Pepper, Maze, and Asher, all amazing characters and whatnot. We obviously have like the evolution of Soteria's Keep, where PK was technically birthed from the ground up. We added a lot of things. And fun fact, guys, this entire build, besides as of recent events adding in all of this, like, you know, immersive engineering, electrical stuff, all of this was built by hand by me. So
yeah, it was.
So keep like this keep right here, it literally has the ultimate bragging rights of being said that it was built from the ground up. It was really great. We obviously have the gatekeeper golems and whatnot that Toby made, and they're sporting the PK logo as well. They look amazing and whatnot. And obviously, you know, let's just go ahead and tour the place. So
yeah,
can we be spectator now?
The hoodies are really good.
Please.
You sure? If you want to be out of spectator, it's fine. I'll be out of spectator too. So obviously we got these amazing houses that I made, all of them belonging to the NPC characters, the gardens, the booths, which only one of them was ever used, which was Bailey's Fish Market.
Oh hell yeah, Bailey's Fish Market is the only place.
Obviously.
And we
never did.
Justin scream cries, "I'm in shambles!" Wow. Hello, Poijin. Welcome to my chat.
Tavern, the saloon.
How much in total do they all cost?
Sin, one less drink.
I have no idea. God. If I'm being completely honest with you, I didn't know merch was gonna exist until 10 minutes before the stream. Yeah, 10 minutes sounds about right.
Yeah, if you want to know what the pricing is, definitely go click the link that I posted in chat just a minute ago.
Yeah,
if
I
you're in my
posted a
chat.
link in chat too.
The URL is www.skylinerem.co. So yeah, you can go over there. You can pick you can pick up some merch if you want. Obviously an optional thing, you don't have to and whatnot, but it's there if you ever want it. Moving on, we're going into the famous Saloon and Inn. This is this place has so much history to it, because not only was this the place that, you know, we started a lot of our streams, we did a lot of mediation, and during the Vanguard siege arc where Kane took over Vanguard, this is where all of the mercenaries would hang out, is inside this one area.
Yeah, I personally was not around for a lot of it, and frankly, I still love this place because for my first 2 streams in Mythos, I actually spent a lot of time here before finding Mario. So this place is like crazy, like all up in my lore. I love this place so much.
Yeah, we had some rooms up here if anybody forgot, but then obviously in the back here we have some more gardens, we have some dogs which, you know, feed twice a day. Gotta have
I'm gonna go inside Rex's house.
I don't know where.
It's like right at the Salute. It's Rex. Fuck off.
We obviously have the iconic fountain in the center of the keep. This has been here since day 1, and it has not changed at all, except for when it was destroyed partially during the Alienist fight and whatnot, which we'll get more into that in a minute. Obviously the apothecary across the road. This is also a very well-known structure that has a lot of amazing details in it. This was given to Blair, the NPC, and this is also our little hospital where we give medical treatment to the NPCs in lore. So yeah, we've used this several times.
Oh yeah,
actually,
this is
actually,
Ellie was in.
Fun fact, for my second ever Mythos stream, I woke up here. I woke up here, and that was my second ever Mythos stream, and I think that was our first like personal stream together, Chris, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah, no, it was.
Well,
my
you woke
second
up
ever
here.
Mythos stream.
Oh, I didn't know that. I edited your VODs, but I don't watch them fully.
I edit your VODs, but I don't watch your VODs, Lily.
You know, maybe I should put on some music. Maybe get some music going.
I would do that, but you know, actually, no. Fun fact: my VODs.
Guys.
What's funny? No, wait. What's funny is my VODs channel has gotten away with Epidemic sound music twice.
That's,
oh my god.
Okay, we're not here. We're not here to talk about the copyright system and whatnot. So, before we move into the guild hall, which is, you know, the most famous structure here in the keep, we got some other houses to look at. All of them are decorated appropriately. We got Pepper and Astra's house. We got a vacant home that did. I think this belonged to Sam and Seb during the Kane War arc.
Oh yeah.
But then, you know, they moved out and it went vacant. We have Esteban and Bailey, and we have Cam's temporary home, which she never unclaimed. Yeah, she had a home here. It was great.
I think...
Hey, Sin, don't close the fucking door on me.
Oh wait.
I get that I'm short.
Fun fact. Wait, Sin, let's tell them the fun fact. Do you remember which house you lived in when we stayed here? Do you remember which one it was? Yeah, I lived in this one, which is now Cam's.
Yeah. Yeah.
I slept on your roof.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so fun fact for the whatever it was, Rowan taking over the keep, right? Rowan
no,
did
Alienist.
It wasn't Rowan,
Alienist, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not
Alienist,
very anyways, Alienist took over the keep, right? And as you guys might know, I fell asleep my last stream on top of the roof where the giant fucking portal was. So basically for that, I did not know what happened. I had no fucking idea. And then you brought it up on stream. Are you okay, Lily? What happened with the takeover? And I was like, oh, I got lost before that. I have no idea what you're talking about. No, I literally had no idea. And I spawned in that spot and was like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
That was such a fun stream, though.
Yeah, we'll go over that stuff and whatnot. But here's the final houses. We got Hazel's house, Rex's temporary home, which he left an appropriate message for us.
Oh no,
Of course.
Very
Have you ever gone in to
iconic.
look at the books? Have you ever gone in to read the books?
I read everything here.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, we have Bruno's house, which we don't talk about him.
We don't talk about Bruno. No.
Hey, shut the fuck up! I know you can get away with it, but I damn sure can't.
Hey, come on. Okay,
Hey.
and then we have another vacant house. Fun fact, everybody. Bruno is a character, obviously here in the keep. I did not get to show this and whatnot, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this right now. But when we first met his character, we found out that him and his wife ended up divorcing each other. I was gonna have a little small conversation with him, but I ran out of time in writing it. So it turns out before the events of this stream happened, he managed to get back together with his wife, and they're now remarried. So a happy ending for him.
Yeah, and then Jason here is my NPC. Basically, he's a chef from East Haven who I hired.
Oh yeah, Jason. I redid his face one night
it's
because I
obvious.
just looked at it and I was like, no.
All right,
Yeah,
then
but
y'all.
literally, I just hired him.
All right, then y'all. We're going into the PK hall itself. Obviously, while you're being greeted, you have some flags that I made for the guild, and obviously this amazing chisels and bit work that I did for the insignia before we got online picture frames. So we're gonna head in.
And we kept it because screw you.
Definitely got the most definitely an iconic room here where we all sit down and yeah, this place has been through a lot. The most anybody has ever been in this room is when Vanguard Takeback was happening and all that stuff. So it was really good. And then upstairs is even more iconic as well with the meeting table.
The guild hall.
Meeting table.
With the K that's still capitalized.
Oh my god.
Actually, you want to know something? I fixed it. I fixed
No.
every single part of it.
No, why did you fix it? It was
So
iconic.
so a little fun fact, a little joke for y'all. When I made the Keeper's commandments, I didn't exactly have the most amazing grammar and whatnot. Like it was coherent to read, but sometimes there was some mistakes in there. And one of the most iconic mistakes was capitalizing the word key in Commandment 7, which is communication is key. So a while ago, more like last night, I decided to sit down and completely fix it for today.
Oh my god.
Why?
Everything is fixed. Everything is fixed on the board.
Let me.
You knew I would have pointed it out, didn't you?
No. Here's the thing. Someone asked in the Q&A chat, "Is it still capitalized?" And I was just like, you know what? Just to spite you all, I'm gonna fix it. and I'm not just gonna fix that.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
wait.
fix it all. So I did.
I want to tell a story. Okay, so there was a time I did a stream with Ellie here, and there was just boxes of wheat everywhere on the table.
I never knew about this. What?
No, so in the stream of Vibing with the Dead, so me and Ellie had to clear out because I think it was Candy who just left boxes of wheat from her farm in the keep.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because we asked her to send us that as a food source. I remember that. Yeah.
So it was just everywhere.
Everywhere.
So yeah, very iconic room. Got the meeting notes and agendas. We're not gonna skim through those because it's gonna take forever. You know, reports and archives. Yeah, reports and archives. Got the little board that I was gonna HDify but never did. Got the wanted posters, or like the threat posters for the Edict and the Dread Hunters, which has been the two enemies that we've squared off against the most.
Yeah.
And obviously there's much more to this guild hall than meets the eye. Obviously as of recent, people know that we have a secret little underground part that you can access through here. The doors are really glitchy, so I apologize for that.
I mean, to be completely fair, it's not changed much. Everyone's still lagging for me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Don't worry. So yeah, we go.
Yeah, let me get my keys.
We go down here. Go to the path.
Yeah, my
First
keys.
room you'll find besides the door switch itself is the hangout area, which ironically, like, I don't think anybody noticed this detail, but the 6 items that are in the hallway are to match the original 6 members of the Peacekeepers. So
wow.
The Crimson Rights book is mine. The amulet is Ellie's. The ice sword is Sin. The Spiritus Essence, that is Kat. The Primal Crusher is Chris. And the purple flower here is obviously Lula.
Oh my my god, I have a flower.
So yeah,
Yeah.
nice little
Hold on.
detail.
No, funny story. My character hates the color purple.
Hilarious.
Absolutely despises it.
Well, you put that in
Yeah,
here yourself.
That's the trophy. That's the trophy.
And then
You
obviously
hate purple.
we have this amazing hangout area that I finished with the guild rank board and whatnot. We have all the
Yeah.
members and all of their rankings in terms of primary and external. So yeah. I don't think I ever actually explained the ranking system, so I'm probably going to do that real fast. Primary ranking is the overall authoritative ranking in PK, while external ranking is an optional ranking for anybody who contributes a certain thing to the guild. So platinum is obviously the guild leader, gold is the second in commands, silver is just the ordinary members and whatnot. Bronze is the new members, and for external rankings, Emerald is for suppliers that supply a certain thing or a certain skill to the guild. Diamond is for Kingsmen or info brokers who can give us information on certain things that we may not have information on already. Ruby is medical people who provide medical assistance, and Sapphire is for smithing of any kind. So obviously there's one member there, and that's Toby. So there's only one room. There's only one room that I never got to make, which is the guild hall rooms, but that's completely fine. We don't really need to see anything. It's just a wall of stone.
It's just a wall.
Stone.
A wall.
However,
That's what we hide from you guys. It's
Which-
stone.
All right, which hall? Gold or red?
we'll go with gold.
Oh, lag.
We'll go with gold.
Go gold.
Because
Alright.
gold is the canteen.
I'm
yeah,
so
let's
sorry
see.
to my entire stream.
Come on.
Mythos is just dying because
Yeah, Mythos-
if you see the tabs,
Mythos is very much dying. Okay, so yeah, we got to show this off a few times, but yeah, this is the canteen that Jason the NPC works in, and this is where all the PK members go to get a drink in private. They got a nice little kitchen, which I never showed off and whatnot, but I did show off the main area. So yeah, this is where Jason the NPC works. We got a map of our guild here. We got some little plants here. Nice little checkerboard or chessboard, whatever you want to call it. And a vending machine. Yes, one of the vending machines from East Haven. My character had to pay an Enderium for that.
Yeah, fair. All right.
and it never got seen again.
Yeah.
All I have are gold coins, so I can't even use
All right,
them.
to the red room. Oh, do we get to see the fun shit?
And last but not least, the main offices for the platinum and gold rings. So Ellie's got an office, Kat's got an office, and I have an office, which all of them relatively look the same. Mine has a few to-do lists in here. So yeah.
I enjoy the last one is never going to be checked off.
It is now.
Bitch, no.
Justin, will you use your old YouTube channel for the VODs, or will you make a new channel? I'm gonna make a new channel for that. And once I make a new channel and whatnot, I will let you peeps know. I will let you peeps know in my personal channel and on my Twitter when it goes live.
Oh yeah, are we gonna get to go down to that storage area?
Oh yeah, we will. So yeah, my office, Ellie's office, Kat's office. We got to see a bit of those. So yeah, this is the whole hangout area wing and offices and canteen. You get the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I shall close the door. I can't close the door.
I'll close.
I cannot close the door.
So obviously down over here, this is the PK vault, which is where we keep all of our valuables. So I'm just gonna keep the doors open. We have 2 doors to ensure everything.
What valuable plans?
And yeah, we got all of our guild funds, which we have a total of 6 Enderium, 28 platinum, and a mess ton of all these other coins.
Yeah.
A metric shit.
Here, let me put in my money real quick.
You're just gonna throw all your money in there because it's not gonna matter.
Yeah. All right. Let me go put in my Enderium.
Actually, yeah, no, all my money is in my.
So Justin, so you see how it's 6 in there?
Yeah. Oh my god, how much Enderium have you collected? Dude.
Yeah, I actually.
We could build an entire city with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He actually has more like gold and everything,
Alright,
so he could technically make
flipping the secret switch over there. We're gonna go down into the second layer, which y'all can show off what you have in your personal vaults. But this, much like
literally didn't know this existed.
Yeah,
Come
much
on.
like here's the thing. I gave you a thing in lore the books. It said it in it. Remember?
Did it? I don't remember.
So much like Blood Oath has a core vault, this is technically our core vault as well, which is where we keep all of our personal stuff. We obviously got to see this a couple times. The last time we saw it was in my perspective when I grabbed the will letter. But yeah, we got my chest, Cat's chest, Chris, Lila, Sin, Ellie, and obviously the PK artifacts chest, which there's only one artifact in here, and it's this it's this folk eye that Sin gave to me. So, so here you go.
The history of that in a little bit.
Which chest has the I think you know what I'm searching for right now.
The warped croissants?
No.
The warped cookies?
No.
Are you talking about Kane's essence?
Yeah.
That is not in the chest anymore. It was, but then I took it out.
Darn, I wanted to sniff it.
No, we're not doing that. That's
it's the final stream.
That's horrible. That's horrible. All right, we're gonna close that back up.
I could sniff it and do my Kane impression.
Hey, stop! No, stop it! No, none of that. And down here, there's actually a few more things. We have a doorway that leads to a secret door that leads down to the training grounds tunnel, which we will go there in just a minute.
Later. Up here.
Oh, yeah, the iconic area.
I wonder.
So yeah,
I wonder.
So yeah, that door leads down there, and then there's another secret door over here as well.
So secret.
Right here. And so this is an emergency tunnel. We never got to use this before, but I did show it off to Polty in character once. So yeah.
Yeah.
Door here, little thing to come out, and obviously we end up going outside.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I completely forgot it was.
I gotta go back in there and close everything up because I want to be courteous to myself.
Yeah.
Before we leave all of this behind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, before we leave it behind.
Sin!
Come on.
Why are you so fucking? Why is it so broken? I need to take off my.
Where'd y'all go?
We're out in the back. We're out in the back. So there's a few more things to show off. This is Polty's grave over here. We got to see that within my perspective. This is where he was finally buried and put to rest, his remains and all that stuff. So here he lies, resting in peace. And obviously this for anybody who's been here for a really long time, you'll recognize this back area. This is where we fought the Nightmare during the Nightmare arc when this whole place was tainted.
Jesus.
Very cool stuff.
I gotta talk about the Nightmare arc later. Fuck.
Yeah, because you know Vizia's where that happened.
Vizia is where it happened, so I have to talk about it, and I wasn't here for it.
So yeah, obviously a lot of iconic stuff has happened in the keep. A lot of amazing arcs: Vanguard Siege, Nightmare arc, you know, the Vakios arc. This place has tons of history, you know, and it's been through its phases. You know, it once had no protection, now it has a bunch of it with the autocasters. It's got electrical stuff. Got the you know, the golems, and at one point it was taken over by the Edict, but then abandoned by Alienists, and so there was like Edict banners all around and all this stuff, and there was a giant Crimson portal. Very iconic event where we
remember
fought.
that. Yeah, where the chat was so worried for my well-being.
Yeah.
Chat was so fucking worried. They were like, I didn't see you. Where you go? You were under the portal, Lily.
Yeah, so very iconic place and whatnot.
Yeah.
But obviously we're gonna head over to the second biggest PK related build.
Training
grounds.
Yeah. Where me and Sin basically just worked our asses off.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Remember that, Sin?
Yeah, there it is right there. The PK training grounds, the circular training grounds that was built in the Kane Vanguard, you know, arc. I don't even know what to call that. It's just
I just call it the Vanguard take back arc.
The Vanguard take back arc. So yeah, we use this place to train with NPCs and train with the vessels all together. This place became our hub, our war console area where we just you know, we trained our asses off, and then we just, you know, took back Vanguard.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't part of that stream, but I was backstage, so I remember the entire event.
Yeah. Ah, yes. More alcohol.
Ah, yeah, alcohol.
The iconic bar where many funny moments were happening. the giant glass dome that's been finally repaired after all of this time.
Wait, Justin, Lilyson, come over here.
Yeah, what's up?
Here. I'm gonna sit right here. All right.
No, you're gonna recreate that meme I made, aren't you?
Sit and shoot a bow and arrow.
I thought it was right here. I thought it was right here.
Is it here?
Maybe.
Okay, let's do it.
Like, yeah.
I gotta be the dog. I gotta be the dog.
No. Okay. For anybody who doesn't know what they're talking about, I made a meme a while back around the funny moment that happened where Kathy shot their dog. So yeah. We got the.
Who named his horse Trauma?
I don't know. I'm just finding that out right now. So, bar area with relaxation area, equestrian area, nice little equestrian racing path over there. The armoring forge, which everybody used to go to get starter armor, and we've since refilled. The Thaumcraft infusion area where we made all of our spells and kept all of our.
It was so much more chaotic.
Essentia.
It was too bad. The Essentia was so much more chaotic back then.
What's up?
So, look in this corner.
Oh, the Danny Pog!
No. I know exactly who put it there. It was me.
Hold on, I need to get a close up of that. Hold on.
Close up.
Oh my
all around
Okay.
Mythos, you'll see these pictures of Danny Pog.
Actually, funny enough, I put up multiple Danny Pogs, and the reason I did was because somebody told me that it was the funniest meme they had ever seen, and I was like, I'll put down 5 if you pay me $5, and they cash at me $5, and I was like, well, okay then.
Easy $5, bro.
Easy 5 monies.
Over here we have the brewing area, which never really got to be used, so very, very sad about that, but obviously it's here. Then the archer area.
This is where the Alienist deal was offered.
Yeah, this is where we first met Alienist, like in NPC form. In terms of my perspective and the PK's perspective, we tried to.
I don't think I ever met Alienist.
They tried to make a deal with us. We said no, and then because of that, they attacked the keep. So yeah.
Yeah.
No,
and then
you, bro.
last but certainly not least, the iconic glass dome battle arena.
Yeah, you mentioned it had just gotten fixed, right?
Yeah. Well, time to put scaffolding in there. So yeah, obviously we have had some really iconic moments here. We had the duels. We had the duels between the vessels. We did all of the training here for the war arc. And this is where me and Wolf did our iconic duel where I managed to beat him.
Yeah.
Very cool stream. Didn't think I was going to be able to win that one, but we did. We ended up beating one of the strongest characters.
I have never met any of these characters, so it's just funny as a character perspective hearing about all of this shit that I didn't do.
Well, there's
me and Sin train here a lot.
Candy.
Okay, so yeah, Candy's fucking around.
Yeah.
The false god is attacking.
the first vessel.
The false goddess.
And then obviously the iconic center here with the Eldritch ritual that Mir made for us.
So iconic that most of us said, "What the fuck is this doing here?"
That's good. Honestly, speaking of Wolf and Mir and all of them and whatnot, let's just give our respects to those 3 characters.
A moment of silence.
A moment of silence. I'm gonna stop my music and whatnot for that and whatnot. Let's just give a moment of silence for, the 3 ex-supreme ritualists who sacrificed everything in order to get us here and whatnot. So a moment of silence, please. Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, we're good.
That's rough, buddy.
I want to edit that in the VOD to be longer.
Okay, so I'm gonna resume my music. Okay, so yeah, that pretty much wraps up this the training grounds. So other notable PK structures include Winterhelm. So we're gonna go ahead and head over to.
Oh my god, we're going to Winterhelm.
I think I have a waypoint there.
I have a waypoint basically everywhere.
So we're heading to Winterhelm. For anybody who doesn't know what Winterhelm is a city that was attacked by Fabrico and Alchemia. and we as peacekeepers were sent to investigate it. We managed to figure out who caused it. We managed to get them to get on our side, and since then Winterhelm has been claimed by the peacekeepers, and well, the fate of Winterhelm is not exactly, you know, a great one. You know, nobody who lived here came back, so it's been laying here. Every once in a while we come by to tend to it, see if anybody's here, but nobody arrived. So yeah.
Fun Mythos Chris fact. This place is the first time Chris cried on stream.
Fun fact about this place for me, I had no idea what I was necessarily doing. I had no idea what was happening in stream, unlike everyone else in the stream. So I didn't know how to react when this was happening. So I literally just was quiet for a lot of it and bullshit my way through the stream.
Oh my god, wait. I think I just... Wait a minute.
What is it?
I think I see a slight... Because of my shaders, I can see through leaves. I think there's like a slight thing of fire still under one of the leaves.
Oh my god, really?
Hold on a second.
Wait, that's lava.
Oh, okay, never mind. So
I thought there were still remnants.
So yeah, Winterhelm was a city that was reported to have been attacked by an unknown assailant. Basil from East Haven, who runs the floral shop, contacted the peacekeepers about it. They came over, investigated, realized the place was under attack, but the people who were killed were frozen solid, and they didn't look like they died from the explosion. So push came to shove, they patched up the area, buried the bodies, which they're over there, may they rest in peace, and they launched an investigation and managed to... Oh no! There goes the server! No!
Server!
Fuck!
We're gonna...
No one went to Twilight.
Please no. Don't go to Twilight, no.
Did somebody go to the Twilight?
Oh wait, no, server closed.
There goes the server!
The server closed! It literally closed. Anyways, as I was saying, the PK launched an investigation about it, found out that it was Fabrico and Alchemia, the greater ritualists of the Edict. They managed to track them down, and through the help of Alchemia, aka Blair, they managed to put an end to, you know, the plot of destroying the keep, and it turns out that Rowan was the one who sent other Edict members to try to kill them.
Yeah.
Apologies for interrupting, boss, but got university tomorrow. Thank you for the rest. Thank you and the rest of the Mythos team for the fun stuff. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Night all. Thank you so much, Wyvern. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Wyvern.
But yeah, once
we wait
the server
gets for the server to reload, buy merch.
Okay, so while we're waiting for the server to load up, for anybody who isn't aware at the moment, at the end of the finale cinematic that we just played, I'd say like over 15 minutes ago, maybe. We revealed that there is a Mythos website now that was created by the lovely Ovek, and on there is some Mythos merch that you can purchase. So if you want to you know, pick up some merch, if you're feeling it and whatnot and you want some merch, you know, it's over there. And there's amazing items here. We got guild and city, like, you know, related hoodies and crew necks, which includes the iconic guilds of Blood Oath, Vanguard, Peacekeepers, Library, and then we also have some other amazing shirts
such as a Mythos tee with the logo, a Marshy 2022 shirt, Ritualist shirt, and a shirt of that one photo that everyone talks about.
Oh my god.
The iconic family photo. Family.
Oh, server's back up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Server's back up. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to slowly reconnect. But yeah, if you want to buy some merch and whatnot, it is over on www.skylinerem.co.
Oh.
You will find the store tab, and there you can pick up some merch and whatnot if you want. Again, very optional.
I just got a new, different disconnect error.
The server's just like, hurry it up, guys, hurry it up. I want this to end.
I want to die.
Fucking stream.
All right, I'm currently in. I'm in.
It's just like, I want this finale to be over already. I want to die.
Oh my god, Justin with no brim.
I've been
No
on my
brim?
last leg for the past 2 months. Let me die.
I've been on my last leg with all you fuckwits finishing your stream.
Okay, there we go. We're gonna head back to the live screen. There we go. Okay, server's back on.
Literally been on the live stream this whole time.
Okay. And
I went to BRB.
I did
That's
not.
fair.
Oh, here's my base skin. Oh, no brim lily, no brim
Oh.
Lily.
Oh. All right, I'm loading
Lily,
it.
Lily with no
I see
brim.
everyone in their regular skin.
I have. All right, let me load everybody.
Normal sin.
Reminder: it is Mythos Crisp with the morphology horns, which I will talk about that arc later as soon as we're done here.
All questions.
Why do I want more murder? Because my entire chat is full of sadistic motherfuckers. All of Mythos has
Cat's
been
here.
you guys
Cat's here.
telling people to steal each other's
Who's here?
lives.
Hey, Cat's
Hi,
here.
Cat.
We got another
Citizens.
iconic PK member here.
The worker of every month. Hello.
Oh, for sure. I remember when I met Kat and got right up in their face.
Yup.
Yeah.
I was all like, oh, okay, this is an interesting reaction. It's certainly not the worst reaction I've ever had, but
Oh, look, shiny ghost.
Give Cat a pat on the back for the work.
Just a little note for everybody's chats, including my own. Big questions that are related to Mythos overall. Definitely ask those in the public Discord, because I cannot necessarily answer those questions since they're an overall Mythos thing. The most appropriate people to ask those kinds of questions is either Candy or Rex, but I know Rex is going to do a lot of Q&A stuff, which some of us will be there for that. So
Yeah,
exactly.
We'll be a part of that.
The big Q&A will be held after everyone is done touring.
Yeah.
I find the irony of over half the skins here being made by me terrifying.
So yeah, in the end of all of this, obviously Winterhelm's fate was that nobody came back to it, so the PK just decided to claim it for their own. They occasionally came back here to see if anybody was here, but nobody came, and it lays quiet. So yeah.
Yeah, but nobody came. Honestly, every Undertale story ever.
Wow, you really cracked the case open on that one.
Crack the code.
I think the next place we should go look at, because it has the PK logo plastered all over it, is Chris's Thaumcraft Tower.
Oh my god,
yeah, my tower.
that place.
Yeah. Let's go. Ooh, can I do the tour? Let's go.
Go ahead. It's your place.
Yeah, my place. And also show you parts that I worked on earlier that didn't get shown. Anyway, let me wait for Sin.
Cool.
Sin, you smell. Get over here.
There's Sin.
Yep, there's the PK logo all the way up there at the top.
Here is my lovely tower known as Nox, everybody.
Also, fun fact, everybody, in the distance there, you can see one of Alienus's little portals that they used
I know.
at the attack
look
of the
at
keep.
I look at it longingly every day. Just waiting. Just waiting.
Goodness gracious. Is the Q&A
Anyway.
tonight? Yes, it is. It is going to occur on
Q&A.
Rex's channel in a few hours.
Anyway, let's do the inside tour. Oh, that's old Jason. Lily, go put the new skin on it.
What? Okay, fine. Fuck you too.
Go. It's the
Hey,
old Jason.
hey, be nice.
No.
Be nice.
No. Fuck you.
I will kick
so
you out.
Lily does that.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
Lily
Yeah,
does
that's
that.
right.
We have my tower surrounded in water. Ovek will never be here. Uppy, we go.
Fuck you, Sivo.
Uppy, to my infusion room.
This is so mean. How dare you do this to me, Chris? I actually do have the skin.
How's that levitator going for everybody?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Did it in one try.
Yeah, fair. Here's my infusion room. We got a lot of stuff. There used to be skulls in the middle, but I removed those at some point.
I think I vaguely remember that. I was probably here like once.
Yeah, no one comes here all that often. What's wrong, Lily? What'd you do?
Loading.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, because the server's being wonky.
Either way,
Alright,
let's go to
it'll
my
load
office.
eventually. It's okay.
Let's go upstairs to my office. The final floor.
This is the final.
Welcome to my office. Oh yeah, that's my golem
there
dumber.
it is.
That's my golem dumber.
Oh yeah, I always wondered how you got this dude, because like you can't get him in creative.
I remember when you put one of your golems on a date with
To the right.
Charlie.
Wait,
My
here's
chat
my
wants
desk.
to kill you for
So,
that.
let me just put y'all through this, all right? So the one on the desk is the essential I say is the most useful one, and then on this shelf are my 3 favorite essentials: Vacuos, Alienus, Ignis.
Gee, I wonder why you like Alienus so much.
Well, there's a story about that one.
Fucking simp.
Here's my morphology area.
Very,
full of my
nice
vials and such.
Fun fact: this item right here is it allegedly causes the server to crash, which surprisingly here it isn't. So don't mess with it.
I've never experienced issues with it.
Apparently it would cause issues because I had one in the apothecary at the keep, and someone was just like, "Oh no, that crashes the server."
Yeah. And then on over here we have my rift in a jar that Justin gave me. But anyway.
Yes.
But anyway, other than here, I'm just gonna spectator out so I don't have to go through all the floors again.
I'll go through the floors.
So sorry for moving my head sporadically there, chat. I sneezed twice.
If we go into the back, we have my sanitizer bath that River almost fell into.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh my.
River almost pulled a Rex. River almost pulled a Rex, and I was afraid.
Dreads beware.
Dreads beware.
Water.
Yeah, no, River literally like almost fell in. I was like, no, don't, please. There will be consequences.
Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know what happens to a dread when they go into a purity bath, they end up becoming insanely powerful and feral, and it starts to hurt them. Except for now.
Except for now.
Damn, Sin.
Anyway, follow me to my
Just
lovely.
built different.
Follow me, because another thing I built was my bunker underneath the training arena.
Yeah, your little sparring pit.
Oh yeah, I've seen the bunker, haven't I?
I've seen it a few times, yeah.
Bunker?
Yes.
Oh yeah, the giant fucking Peacekeepers logo. I remember this place.
Jeez, try to lessen the F word, come on. Even I don't say that much.
Yeah, here we have the sleeping quarters.
Oh my.
It is, I think you can very much tell that Chris takes inspiration from Edict Outposts and then just puts in his own style.
Oh my goodness.
It is fairly stylish. Oh, what is this?
It's the Viz Crystal room.
I guess it's for growing Viz crystals.
Yeah.
Yes, Grizz crystals, very much.
All the other rooms are empty because I didn't get the time to build them.
I like this one.
Which room? Oh, that one? That's fair.
Stone.
Stone. much like the rooms hallway in the guild hall.
Here I have something. Also, I didn't know why I did it, but each of these gauntlets have different what are they called? It's like the things you can put on your gauntlet.
Augmentations?
Yeah, they all have different augmentations.
You had a gauntlet for everything.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
The funnest fact is that Chris didn't even technically earn this Voidal Gauntlet. Kathy just gave him it.
I got my Voidal Gauntlet from Gnome,
Here,
aka
Sin, take a
Vacuos.
bath. We have my liquid death pool.
Oh, me too. When I stabbed him in the back.
Oh yeah, your liquid wasn't your joke like this'll keep Cam away for sure?
Yeah.
Where'd you go? What?
We're outside of
the hill right outside.
Oh,
yeah, right here.
Hold on. I'm ready to die.
But no, literally,
That's
one of the
great.
first Mythos. See, here we go. I did this because one of the first Mythos Chris bits was where he went to Jazz. He was like, "Do you want to invest in liquid death tea?"
Liquid death tea.
Oh my.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing that's canon? I don't know if it is.
No, it was like
was
early Mythos Chris, so he didn't really know anything. He just knew liquid
Charlie
death
taken
existed.
to the final battle? Was Charlie taken to the final battle?
No.
I don't suppose he was.
No, because then like during your lines, you would have been talking to him, and then
You probably said goodbye to him or something like that.
I said goodbye to Charlie before I left.
Yeah.
As Charlie, I don't take Charlie into battles because I don't want him hurt. So I left Charlie back in Vizia.
Yeah. Any other locations?
Okay. The only other places I have technically waypointed for PK is Sin's house, which is now destroyed, and the Almighty Bread Bank.
I'm
Let's go to
sorry,
Bread Bank.
chat, but I leave you guys behind.
Bread bank.
I'll explain why my character leaves Charlie behind during battles in the segment I'm doing after this.
Which is, I assume, with Mario for
Vizia. The Vizia segment, yes.
Yeah. So one of the final builds that's related to PK in some sort of way, shape, or form is the iconic bread bank that I made a while ago.
Fucking bread bank! Is this gonna be? Is this gonna be saved after the SMP?
He's fixed. Sin, he's fixed again.
I'm pretty sure that. I fixed the skin on Rye Pumpernickel.
Rye Pumpernickel.
AKA Breadbot 5000.
Are we gonna be saving this build? I feel like this
the whole
we're gonna be saving, like, all the builds.
the world is gonna be saved, yes, of course.
Oh, solid. Absolutely fucking solid. Love that.
So yeah, fun fact, everybody. Fun fact. Before I even had entered Mythos, here's a little bit of a funny story. Before I had even entered or heard about Mythos, I was doing a lot of other things that I'm currently doing at the moment, like best projects and all that shit. And so excuse me. And so one day, I was while me and Cam were still living in another state, which we've moved since then. She was in a call with the Mythos people, right? And I kind of jokingly just ran in and acted like an idiot and whatnot. I was just being a goofball and whatnot. And so the Mythos people at the time were just like, "Yo, who is that? Turn on your webcam and whatnot." And so Cam turns on her webcam, right? And it's just they just see me in the background being a goofball and whatnot, because I would do that all the time while Cam was streaming. And so they were just like, "Yo, we need this guy in Mythos and whatnot." And so they gave me the application. I filled it out. Literally 5 minutes after I sent it, I was in the SMP, and that's how I joined Mythos SMP.
How I joined Mythos is something else. So I was talking to Justin and like Cam and all them, and they brought up applications for Mythos. And I was like, yeah, no, super cool. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Tyrant. Damn, 7 months? Damn.
Yeah.
You terrify me. Anyways, so for the Mythos applications, I filled out the content creator one. And I hadn't heard back for a while, and I was in a call with Danny, and Danny was like, "You're probably not gonna get into the content creator one here. Let's have you fill out the backstage application." And I filled that one out too. And like, I don't know, maybe like a month after that, I got invited, and I was like, okay, so I got invited, and I got invited for both. And ever since then, I've attributed my one to kick Danny in the butt for getting me in the backstage.
Yeah.
Because I've been a backstage content creator since I joined.
No, the story with me of how I got into backstage is basically they needed help with the Vanguard during the Vanguard take-back arc, so it's just like, I'll help. And then I stayed backstage.
Yeah.
That was my first backstage experience, was the Vanguard siege. The Vanguard take back. So that was quite an interesting first experience with backstage, and I was doing the library segment, so I was one of the people in the back of the library segment keeping them sane as everyone else was doing other things.
Everybody has their reason as to why they joined Mythos. For me, obviously, I joked around, and one of the things I did say that brought me into the SMP was I was gonna make a bread bank, and so this is what that came to be. Oh, hey, Ovek. Ovek's here.
I had like.
Oh, he's stream sniping. He's stream sniping. He's stream sniping. Run away.
Run.
Oh, he's stream sniping?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just gonna stay here. Hi, Ovek.
Bunny outfit for me.
Nope.
How's it going?
I'm out.
TB somewhere else. I'm going to Sin's broken house.
Hi, hello.
Do we stay? I'm tempted.
Hi,
why did I see Ovek in a bunny outfit? Did everyone else see that too?
Yeah.
I saw Playboy bunny.
Okay. We'll forget that ever happened. Okay. So last but
I don't think I can forget seeing Ovek like that.
Okay, so
I've never seen the skin before. So
the last PK location I have labeled under PK warps is Sin's house, which was very beautiful before, but now it's been destroyed.
Yeah, it's
been
fucking
demolished. It's been kerfuffled.
It's broken.
So,
as you can see, it is broken.
So, why don't you tell us about this place? What happened to it?
Since I didn't get to do that stream.
What the fuck?
Because I had to speed.
What the fuck?
Get rid of
Hold
it.
up. Sin's talking.
Sorry.
So originally what was planned was I was fighting someone and he just set off a giant explosion during that. And I was like passed out for a good bit because of it, which would lead into the infusion weapon.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
So what were you saying? What the fuck to Lily?
My entire inventory filled up with dark oak saplings.
Well, Ovek's messing with you.
I know.
Not warranted.
I'm sorry. I just freaked out. I didn't know what happened.
It's basically, there's a command that allows you to put things and take things out of people's inventories.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's it for like I'd say main like big BK Burger King PK PK builds and whatnot. So I think what we can do is we can warp to some other builds that have significance to PK as well.
Yeah.
So
I think during this part, I'm gonna go talk about my morphology arc, and then I'll probably join with Lily for Vizia.
Yeah, I don't know if I.
Yeah, feel free to check it if you want. Like, you don't technically have to stay here.
I don't know. Are any of the builds things that I've done?
Just one-off stuff. I can just do it myself. You don't have to be there.
Okay. I feel bad though.
It's fine.
Right.
It's
I'm gonna
fine.
go
Don't
talk
worry.
about
All right, so Chris is out.
All right. Wait. We could go to the cave real quick, and I could stay for that part because I was part of that.
What
arc.
cave? What cave?
The two ritualists.
Oh,
Blair
Fabrico
and
and
Toby.
Alchemy.
Yeah.
Alchemia.
I think
I'll
I'm
stay
gonna
for that.
go talk about my
Yeah.
arc and then end with a little bit of Vitrum and then
Yeah. You go ahead. You guys
Yeah.
don't have to stay. Thank you so much for joining.
Well, I do want to stay for seeing Toby and Blair's old hideout.
Okay, we'll go to that one first.
Okay,
so,
that's really all I want to stay for. I just don't want to leave abruptly.
It's fine. Okay, so huge shout out to Kat, Chris, and Sin for coming around here and whatnot. Lila's gonna leave after we go check out the Fabrico and Alchemia hideout, and then after that I'll be doing solo. So yeah, I'll be doing solo for some time.
Oh, here it is, Stone Wall. That's what I named it.
So yeah.
Oh no, lag.
So yeah, secret door right here, almost near East Haven, that direction. This is where Fabrico and Alchemia were hiding when we did the Fabrico and Alchemia arc. We had to pull in Among Us to get in there because there's the vent right there, but instead we're just gonna do slash through. Just go through here.
Baby.
Everything. Everything is still here.
If I was a part of that, there would most likely be a second Charlie. Yes, if
Toby's room. Then obviously across the hall is Blair's room. Very, very cool stuff. Incinerator, the workshop area where Toby would do their mechanical works, chemical area for Alchemia. They had a nice little Essentia storage that we hid in at some point with an Essentia purifier and whatnot. And then over here was the storage area that we got all the keys from, which yes, the keys are still there.
Yeah, they are. We never really took them out.
The flux condenser station to keep the place from rifting. And then obviously this was their little planning room. We hid up here in the little hiding room to spy on them.
I remember I had COVID during this stream.
Oh my goodness.
So I was just holding back, just fucking dying the entire time. Because back then I had a really shitty mic and it didn't have like any mute function to it. Because it was on my headset mic. And it had no mute function. Unlike my current mic, which I can just mute. So it mutes for both Discord and my streams.
Yeah.
I didn't have that function. So I was just like...
Alright, so we have the maps here, obviously, of Soteria's Keep, East Haven. This was, Fabrico and Alchemia's plan before, it was revealed that Rowan had set them up and was going to kill them afterwards. But then, obviously, they deserted and joined PK.
Woo!
And so yeah, these were their targets. Which, by the way, a little Easter egg: Candle Cove is the name of a really famous creepypasta. So if any of you got that reference, then yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Candle Cove. I love
little,
that creepypasta.
Nice little Easter egg to one of the greatest like horror stories that I ever read when I was young. So yeah. So yeah, that's basically it for this little build that we tended to a long time ago, but has since not been touched.
Yeah, it has not been touched a single time. And a little bit of something like that doesn't really have much to do with like Peacekeepers in general, but has to do with Justin. I don't know if I've told this story or if Justin told this story on stream, but the story about his skin is hilarious.
Okay, well, we don't really need to go into that.
But I want to.
TLDR, I basically was just like, I could never see my character being full HD, and then Lila was just like, hold my sketch pad or something like that.
Hold my drawing pen. Yeah,
and
that's
then
about all
we
I
got
wanted to say.
and then we got HD skin Justin.
HD skin Justin. It was really funny because Justin was like, I don't know what the fuck. He was really confused when he saw it. I loved that.
So yeah, that's the nice little build and whatnot. So, Lila, I'm assuming you're gonna head over to the Vizia stuff.
Yeah, this is our time to part ways. I loved being part of Peacekeepers and everything that they did. Peacekeepers was the only guild that I had imagined my character being a part of, and the stream that we did for my character's initiation was so funny and fun, and Justin's such an amazing guy to work with. And I love the fact that we're friends and have been friends even before I joined Mythos.
Hell yeah.
And if you ever want to see more me and Justin in an SMP together, we're both in Barrier World SMP, so if you hop in for those streams at any point, I am missing my first two, but let's be honest, nobody's gonna go back and watch my first two streams. Yeah. But thank you so much, Justin, for the opportunity to join Peacekeepers and be a part of the Mythos story.
No problem. It was great having all of you and whatnot, but sadly it's coming to a close.
It's coming to a close, and I can't wait until the next time we stream together.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Woo woo! Let's go! See ya!
Alright, see ya.
Okay.
Alright. And another huge shout out to everybody who joined in the PK segment. We're going to veer off of the PK stuff for a bit, and then we're going to merge over into my section where I'm going to show you guys some like detailed views of the builds that I built from my perspective, and maybe just talk about my character for a bit and like, what the overall story and message of his character was like and whatnot. So again, thank you to every single person who joined PK and joined me in the stream. It's been an amazing journey to have you in PK, and hopefully we can keep this going in the future and whatnot. So if you want to support your representation of PK, you can now get some merch over at www.skylinerem.co. It's a new website that has just been launched today. It is in the chat. I just posted it a few minutes ago. If you want to pick up a PK hoodie or just a Mythos hoodie in general or something like that and all that stuff, you can. The option's there. You don't have to do it. It's always I'm saying it's optional and all this stuff. I'm talking way too fast. But yeah, definitely go check out skylinerem.co. It was made by Ovek, and it's amazing. So yeah, once again, thank you to every single person who followed the journey of the Peacekeepers, especially all the members, all of the old members, all of the allies, all of the amazing people that helped contribute to their storyline. We're gonna go ahead and move on to some other stuff as well. But yeah, it's been an amazing journey with PK, and I'm very happy you guys liked it. Justin is definitely like the eldest brother, not gonna lie. Very much so. Very much so. I would agree with you. So we're gonna go to some builds that are definitely very, very close to home. First, we're gonna go to Kane's Chapel of Unity. You might recognize this because this was used in the Vanguard Takeback arc where we were investigating Kane. I think this actually happened before. This place is where Pulte and Fern were hiding until the Peacekeepers came by, investigated it, and freed them. And as of recent, it has been destroyed by my character in an attempt to, null the past. He decided to clear the darkness area down there with TNT for the goddess Unity. So yeah, that's Unity, by the way. I'm not sure if y'all knew that. So if we go down here, you will see that things are now destroyed. Like, hold on. Let me just go down a little bit. Yeah, things are now destroyed. Yeah, things. It's all the TNT from that cinematic blew up most of these parts, but some places were left intact and whatnot. So we're gonna go take a look at definitely the most iconic area of this place. Over here is where we discovered Fern and Pulsey. This is the room. This is the room where it happened. The room where it happened. You get the idea. So yeah, very, very iconic spot for my character's perspective and whatnot. And that's where Cain was and then escaped. There's the statue to get out and whatnot, which is not functioning anymore, surprisingly. So yeah, very, very cool stuff to see. We're gonna go ahead and plug this place up again. There we go. So we're gonna, you know, get out of here. Actually, you know, we can just use this. Next place. We have some destroyed edict stuff, which, you know, is just some one-offs and whatnot. There is the Fern escape route. This is where the teleportating statue led us to. Also, hello, welcome to my chat. Hello. Hope you're doing well today. We're just touring Mythos because the Mythos SMP finale was today, and I'm just giving a tour of all the builds and just, you know, answering any questions you might have about my character or like for the character itself. And we're just talking about some of the amazing moments and the amazing arcs that we participated in, as not only for my character but also my character's group, Peacekeepers. So yeah, this was the place, and it's been a long time since I've seen this place, and like I've seen it a few times and whatnot, but it just feels so nostalgic to just come back and take a look at everything. So yeah, nothing really much to see there. We're gonna head over to where should we head next? Fern's Voidal testing facility, throwaway edict camp, recruitment tower. You know, let's go to S4. Let's go to S4. This was one of the most iconic builds I made for my perspective. So for those who are unaware, my character ended up finding Fern's whereabouts at this base called S4, which is the equivalent to the Edict's Area 51. We came in, raided the place, destroyed everything. In canon, it was implied that it blowed up, like it, you know, it was blown up and all that stuff. But obviously, I didn't actually blow up the build out of canon and whatnot, because, you know, I wanted to keep it and preserve it. So yeah, this is it. This is the whole. This is like the whole exterior. One part we did not get to see though is this top part here. This little aircraft room area. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and head into the base and check it out. Before we do that, we're gonna take a look at this amazing teleporter that I made. There's supposed to be an NPC here that lets us teleport in there, but I think it was removed. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump into the interior itself. So we're gonna go ahead and game mode 3 ourselves. Cool. All right, so yeah, obviously we have all the halls. We have A, B, C, and D. First one being A. This was a little puzzle room that we decided to do, where my character would have to figure out how to go certain areas. So we're gonna go the same pathway. So he had to go up here through this tunnel, and then he would drop right into here, into this area. And then there was a door here that he could unlock. He had to break down some barricades, and then he came across the exploding foci experiment. So yeah, that right there revealed the little pathway in the tunnel, which went over here to this little parkour area, which was made by Rexipher. Shout out to him. Rexipher and his parkour, he really loves it. It makes it really challenging too, even if it's very simple. Get across that, go over here, come up here, drop down here into the liquid death testing room, where my character had to fight off some people. And then he also had to go into the incinerator to get a key that was down there. Then he had to break over here into this area, which also had a hole in it. And then over here, there's a branching path that goes up to this little room, which is an observation room where he had to get another key. Very, very cool stuff. Go back down all the way over here. Pathway this way, right to the other side, or right back to where he began. Obviously, there's a little storage area here, which, by the way, if you notice, the immersive engineering crates have turned Christmas colors. That's because it's the month of December, and immersive engineering's mod does that. So yeah, he had to find a key here, then open up the door to the M ship V1, which is this monstrosity of a thing. Which, by the way, fun little fact, this is another Easter egg. This right here is supposed to be a UFO that the Edict was working on, but nobody exactly figured out the little reference and whatnot. And M ship stands for mothership, and the person who is in charge of making this ship is was a ritualist by the name of Bob. Now, Bob is a reference to Bob Lazar, who is a famous person who said that he worked in Area 51 and he worked on like UFOs and whatnot. So I decided to make a little Easter egg to that. So yeah, the Edict tried to make a UFO, but it never got to foresee the light of day because, you know, this place blew up. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine if the Edict had aircrafts? That'd be very scary. Over in B Hall, we have the this is where the impetus golems were that we had to fight, and we had to get the code to unlock this thing right here that spat out the key, which the code was Rowan. Then back over here in the C Hall, this is the little cell area and canteens. This is the canteen area. Very, very cool stuff. This is where I famously threw a ritualist into the furnace. And by the way, just saying, the ritualist is literally nowhere to be found. So yeah, we weren't lying when we said that, you know, they didn't show up ever again when I did that. It was a very interesting moment, chat. It was a very interesting moment, chat. Down here are some cells, which had some scratching code in it, so we had to use that to unlock another area. Yeah, like that right there. And there's the flux chamber spell. Very, very menacing. And then up here is the construction area, which I had to slip into through that vent over there. And yeah, there's a lot going on here. A lot of construction. This is where we found certain keys. Very, very cool. And then last room on this hallway is there's a coded door, which we had to crack in order to get into these little offices areas. Get a key to open this door, which is the Alpha Warhead, the on-site explosive that is to be detonated in the event of having to erase any data from falling into enemy hands. And so we ended up using this to blow up the facility after we were done with it. So yeah, there's the exit over there that we took. So yeet. And last but certainly not least, in this build, the iconic the D-Wing, which is where we had the Fern boss fight, which huge props to Fern for actually making this. This was all his creation, and it was amazing to see. Very, very cool. Giant hole to the void and whatnot. This is where we fought him and his terraformer, and then we also fought off a primordial, which was very, very, very cool. So yeah, this place has like a lot of history, and I'm very glad to be showing you guys all of this, because I've been wanting to show you guys and stuff, like every single thing I've been doing and whatnot. And honestly, I'm very happy to have gotten the chance to do that. The only other place that I can show off in the S4 build is the little hallway we took to exit. So here's the little hallway. Obstacle course, very, very obstacle course heavy. So yeah, that's the exit hallway. And then S4 was never seen again. It was implied, the fate of S4 obviously is that it was blown up. But here, you get to see it intact, because, you know, we want to preserve history. And so, okay, so that's S4. What other places we should go to? I think one place we can go to is, you know what? Well, the last place we'll go to, the last place I'll show you, is all of the Jellum stuff, because as you may all know, recently before we did the whole War Arc thing, we did Jellum. I'm being told that they're talking about Machina right now, so we're gonna wrap up in just a minute and whatnot. But I obviously want to show you guys the Jellum stuff. And I have to give a huge shout out to all of the people who built all of this before I was even given control of Jellum. You're all amazing builders. Thank you so much for contributing to Jellum, so we didn't have to like make something very, very last minute, because we were very, very, very hesitant on getting this one out. But I'm very glad that everybody, you know, gathered the strength and we managed to finish off Jellum. So yeah, this is the Iceberg Theater. This is where all of the snowmen were and whatnot. This is where we, we witnessed the tour group looking at the Jellum statue. Very, very cool. And then down here, we have the arena itself. This is where we fought Jellum and the Jazzy Abomination and all of those, ice monsters and stuff. It was a surreal time. It was a surreal time. The only other place here is Jellum's office, which, obviously we read all of the stuff that was in here, took all of the books, the little map that showed his plan to attack every place that was checkmarked, including Soteria's Keep, JFC, Ankar, Hotel Trivago, and his final hit was going to be Vanguard, but he never got to see that be a thing because he was killed. And so moving down further into the dungeon area, this is my favorite part of this. This is my favorite part of this, the Jellum dungeon. So yeah, the Jellum dungeon is completely underground and it was carved out by me. Every single thing you see here was built by me, and it was amazing to just see all of this. I did have some help though from River and Sin, and I think there was a few others. If I forgot your names, I apologize. But yeah, I had a few hands to help me out with this and whatnot. There's all of our NPCs that we stored and all of our testing, and then the dungeon itself. Obviously, here's the dressing rooms that we were trapped in. There's 4 of them in total. We're not gonna see all of them. Specifically, I think I was in this one. Yeah. So yeah, this was mine. I think, actually, wait, no, I can tell. The leader, yeah, that was mine. So yeah, the leader, the child, the broken, and the caretaker, which was Marshy, Sin, and River. So yeah, have a little mediary room, like a little resting checkpoints. Found a book there, went into the first center room where we had to fight off some mobs. Then we had to play out through the entire little play that he wanted us to do. Act 1, which was just random parkour. Look at this. Guys, look at this. I didn't even know what to do, so I just put random ice blocks around and just put them hanging. Let's see if I can find one that I missed. I most likely missed one. Let's see if we can find one here. Actually, no, I think I got them all. Wow, I actually did get them all. Interesting. Had to jump down here, go through another hall, pick up a book. Then we ended up in the what's known as the I think what was it called? The Kingdom or something like that. Yeah, it was something like that. And funny enough, this is a small snow recreation of Soteria City. I'm not gonna lie, you have a lot of patience to build all of these locations. It's a shame that the series is coming to an end now, and now I won't be able to see the creation, this creation of the series. I am making a VODs channel. I haven't gotten around to it just yet, but I will be making a VODs channel where I'm going to be I haven't gotten around to creating it, but once the VODs channel becomes a thing, I'm going to let you all know on my Twitter and on my personal page when that goes live, because I'm the first series I'm going to be uploading on it is going to be Mythos, so you'll be able to see all of the adventures we had and relive the memories and whatnot. Because I've downloaded all my streams, and of course I'm gonna download all these streams as well. Very, very cool. So yeah, just keep that in mind, peeps. The Mythos may be coming to an end, but you can relive the memories on the VOD channel that I'll be making soon. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much, Justin. Truly, no problem. It is no problem at all. I love this series just as much as you guys do, and it's been an honor being a part of it. So yeah, we have this small snow recreation of Soteria's Keep, which is one of my favorite builds of all time. Then over in Act 2, we have the other area, which is the Ice Maze. Very, very cool build that I made. Took forever though. And then in here, pick up another book, go in here, and then we have the ice recreation of Ankar. I had a lot of help with this one. Huge thank you to River and Sin for helping me out with this one. Very, very cool. And then obviously, once we got all the keys, we go to the other parts. Then Act 3. Going over here into the shipping area. By the way, Chris has rejoined us. By the way,
Hello.
Chris decided to rejoin us and whatnot. I'm showing them the Jellum stuff.
Oh, really? We're showing them that? Alright, let's go, yeah.
Yeah, we're showing them Jellum. So yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, this is the Act 3 puzzle room, which is where we had to figure out the certain codes to unlock the door. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I think this was the most troubling room to do because I did not know what to do with it, but I'm very glad it turned out to look good. It was very good.
It does look really good, yeah.
Yeah. Once we're through the door, pick up another book, and then we end up in the ice recreation of Travago. This, if anything, this was the most difficult one to make because trying to import an entire tree and whatnot was really hectic, so I only got a little piece of it. So yeah. It was very, very nice. And last but certainly not least, across the way in the Act 4 room, we go over to this area, which is the puzzle room in which we had to figure out what the riddle meant. So the riddle was talking about all of the supreme ritualists. So actually, I'm gonna go in game mode and read the riddle. The riddle is this: 1 will fly high, 2 will burn bright, 3 took many lives, 4 had to die, 5 regretted their stay, 6 always remained, 7 never was the same. So it went in order of air, Ignis, aqua, terra, Proditio, Ordo, and Vidium. So yeah, very, very cool puzzle that took me quite a bit to develop.
Yeah.
So now moving on, had to pick up the last one of the last books here. And then we ended up in a snow recreation of Vanguard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just
have experience recreating Vanguard.
Honestly, it just warms my heart to just show you guys all the builds that we had finally in depth because, like, we weren't able to show them off thoroughly during our arcs and all of our lore streams, so it feels just really nice finally showing you all of the stuff in depth. It looks like the Infinity Stones.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. It definitely does. But like I said before, it feels really, really amazing to finally show you all these builds. And so coming to a close on the Jellum builds, we have the final hallway that leads to the final act entrance. This is where we sat down and ended off that one stream to continue onto another stream and finishing Jellum. Such a good little short arc. It was great.
Yeah, it was fun to watch.
If thinks I had 7 instead of 6, God help us all. That's funny. So, is there anything else I want to show off, or is that about it? Because there's smaller builds, but we don't really need to see them because they're just one-off builds.
Have you shown them that cathedral yet?
Oh, the Chapel of Unity? Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I showed them the Chapel of Unity, the Fabrico and Alchemia hideouts. I showed them S4. I showed them S4, and then obviously I just showed them Jellum.
Fair. Trying to think if there's any other builds.
In my opinion, I think that's all of like the major builds. The only other things I can think about are like stuff from the Vakios arc, but I'm sure we'll get to look at those in the main call, perhaps.
Yeah. Also, I think Arky's gone over them with Dan, I think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to go see that, you could definitely go check out the VOD and whatnot. But I was essentially showing off some of the most important builds. I think the only one that's left that I probably want to end this segment on is JFC. Now, JFC, JFC for all intents and purposes is not my build. JFC was built entirely by a person named Jazzy Mage. Definitely go check them out. He's an amazing guy. He was part of Mythos, but then he had to leave because he wanted to work on some other projects. And definitely go check out his dubbing channel. It's very great, and I'm a part of it. So yeah, this is his build. He built everything except for a few certain builds. There's my house right there with all of my stuff. There's my pets. Baby Bug is in here as well with all of my other wolves. My Rift in a Jar, the gift that was given to me by Opal during the Vakios arc. All of this amazing paraphernalia. Very, very cool. Downstairs we have the bread making room, my office, which is where we have the original build plans for Soteria's Keep. This stuff is very, very old. Down here is a room I never got to show y'all. This is where I kept all of the meat that my character would have to consume because he is a Petrian and whatnot. He needs to eat that stuff in order to survive because he's a cannibal and whatnot. And if he doesn't survive off that, he can go feral. PK flag, classic PK flag. My bedroom with a picture of Cam up there, who's my character's love interest, if you weren't aware of that already. My original armor, my Ethereum bunny Ares, which, fun fact, is a reference to Berry World SMP.
Yeah.
It's a reference to Berry World SMP, so yeah, very, very cool stuff. And obviously there's my trophy room, which I just decided to put things that I considered trophies. Never really got to show off this room completely. Downstairs is my Thaumcraft area where I did all of my Thaumcraft work before, you know, inevitably just, you know, not using it anymore. So my Artifice room, Oromancy, Alchemy, which is where I spent most of my time. And then down through the secret hatch, we go down to the warded storage, which is where I kept all of my Edict artifacts. This room is very important because it holds a lot of Edict history, especially with my character. A lot of Voidal items are down here as well. So we have 2 storages for those, 2 storages for all of the Edict artifacts. And here's all of the stuff that we acquired. You know, we got all the files from the Kane Vanguard Takeback event, the stuff we did with Kalim, the Jellum notes, the Void logs from the Vacuos arc, more Edict keys and all that stuff. I just have a lot here. There's a lot of history in this single chest here. And then down here in the second room, this is where the Edict Butcher armor was. It was the same armor that I used in the Vanguard Takeback event, but then it was repurposed to the Edict Butcher's armor. This is where it once was, but now it's not there anymore because it's in my character's possession. And then over here in this little room here, this is where I kept the original Aetherian logs that I found in character. So yeah, the original journal entries, recent orders, and the Ignorance Act books. These are the originals right here. Everything else is a copy. I found the originals and they've been there ever since. So yeah, very, very cool history going on in this one singular house.
Yeah.
And so a few more things to show off before we wrap it up. And I send you all over to Rex and whatnot because he's doing a main Q&A thing and all that stuff right now. Obviously, we have the Jazzy Memorial. Rest in peace, Jazzy's character. Very, very cool character that sadly passed away due to the Edict's handling of him. This is where he will now rest forever. And I think some of the final builds I should show is just down here in this little castle area. This is where technically speaking, this is where my character first encountered Jellum, because Jellum came over here and tried to freeze the area. It was like part of an experiment log that was revealed in the Jellum arc. So yeah, he came down, froze all of this stuff, specifically down here. He froze everything and whatnot, sent his loyalist, and he hatched an abomination here, which there's the egg, by the way, it's still here. This is where the loyalist was. The newbies had to fight off the abomination here, while me and Swan had to take on the loyalist. So yeah, this is where that boss fight happened. Very, very cool. Oh man, it just, like, I cannot express enough how surreal it feels to just know that we are at the end of all of this and stuff. I'm sorry, but anytime you say arc, I think it's an anime. Well, technically speaking, the term arc counts as a storyboard thing and whatnot, so it's not just used in anime. But honestly, Mythos the anime, that joke has been thrown around several times. It's kind of funny. So yeah. Honestly, I think that's practically everything. Like, everything that's very, very important and whatnot. Chris, you still here? Oh, Chris is not here anymore. Chris left. All right. Well, thank you again, Chris, for popping in a second time and whatnot. But I think that about does every single major build and whatnot. If I left out some builds, I apologize and whatnot. But you know, it's a very, very surreal moment to just you know, sit down with you guys, show off everything, talk to you about how the process went and all that stuff. So I just want to thank you guys so much for being here with me and whatnot. So we're heading back to Soteria's Keep to end off this stream. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give some final thanks to everybody. I'm going to send y'all over to Rex because he's currently doing a stream at the moment where he's talking with practically everybody about the whole of Mythos. So if you want to find out some more stuff about Mythos, like as a whole, definitely go check out his stream. I'm going to send y'all there over in just a second. But honestly, guys, this is the last time you're going to see Soteria's Keep on my Twitch channel and whatnot. This is the last time we're going to see all of this on my Twitch channel. The VOD channel is coming soon, so you'll be able to relive the memories and watch my character's perspective, because that's going to be the first series I'm going to be showing there and whatnot. But honestly, guys, from my perspective here, say goodbye to Soteria's Keep, say goodbye to Peacekeepers and whatnot, because, you know, this is the last time we're going to see them on Mythos on this channel and whatnot. So honestly, it's been quite a ride to see everything and go through everything with all of you, and I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart so much for tuning in, for supporting these streams, for following, for sharing, for doing everything you can in order to support this series, because of a bunch of amazing creators poured hours and hours, months, even years of their time to perfecting every single thing that we ever did on here. So farewell, Soteria's Keep. Hopefully we'll see you in another light and whatnot. And farewell, Peacekeepers. Again, hopefully we'll see you in another light. Which, just saying, that may or may not be the case. Wink, wink. If you want to find out more additions for all of the Mythos stuff, definitely go check out Rex's stream at the moment, because you know, we're going to be talking about some interesting stuff over there. I'm going to be joining them in a minute, and I'm going to send them all to you. But honestly, I just want to sit down and once again, from the bottom of my heart, say thank you so much. So much for everything. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for getting us to where we are. And guys, I'm going to just say this right now. No spoilers or anything, but we're not done yet. Okay, Mythos may be over, but our legacy will continue on in other amazing stuff that we are working on. And if you want to find out more about it, I'm going to send you guys to Rex in a minute. They're going to be talking about it in the final hour of this you know, finale event and whatnot. But thank you so much for taking your time to stay with me and talk with me and chat in my chat and all that stuff. Huge thank you to all the PK members who came out for one final goodbye and whatnot. Thank you to all of Mythos, all of the backstage, all of the creators for giving me this amazing opportunity to come on here and make great content for you guys. And obviously, thank you, the fans. You guys are what kept us going. And I don't, like, I feel like I've said this multiple times already, but I genuinely mean this. Thank you so much for everything. It's been an amazing ride here in Mythos, and you know, it's sad to see that it's coming to a close, but honestly, it may be over, but it may be also the beginning. So, you know, take that for what you will. I'm gonna head over with Rex and them, but again, thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything. Thank you for supporting Mythos, and I hope you guys are still going to be here for when we do other stuff and whatnot. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. My name is UCan't Justice, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!